So one of the things that you mentioned in what you can help people with is the keto for cancer. Could you expand on that a little?
Yeah, so I've recently had a few patients diagnosed with various forms of cancer who have been recommended to change their diet to a ketogenic diet as more and more research comes out about how eating keto may help sort of modulate or change their cancer treatment or be a treatment for cancer itself. A lot of people are choosing to go alternative medicine routes for treating their cancer, especially if it's a recurrence. So what we do is work with their physician. Oftentimes it's a naturopath. We work with their physician, their oncologist, and sort of come up with this plan, come up with goals to set to get into ketosis, and we just start on that journey. And I definitely think for people out there who are thinking, oh, I want to go keto on my own, it's a lot harder than people think to actually get into keto.
Yeah, I was going to ask you to just briefly explain what that kind of looks like, because I'm going to guess there are people out there that don't know what it is.
Yeah, so ketosis is when our body switches from using glucose as an energy source to using ketone as an energy source. And this happens when we switch from carbohydrates, so the starches, potatoes, bread, wheat, all of those things. We switch from that to using fat as our fuel. So we start to metabolize all sorts of fats, including fat stored on our body, to create these ketone bodies that then become the fuel for our cells rather than glucose. So it involves eating very few carbohydrates and a lot of fat. So it's about an 80% fat diet. And when you think about how fat is usually packaged, it is packaged with a protein or with a carbohydrate. Right? So all of those fats that are packaged with a carbohydrate are also. So you tend to have a very small variety of foods that you can eat. But it can be a very effective treatment for certain conditions such as epilepsy. We're learning much more about cancer. There's a select few others that we know about, but it is very difficult to do on your own and definitely not recommended for everyone.